What's up everybody? So today I'm going to be showing you how to use our brand new platform here at Blue Guardian, DX Trade. We're going to show you exactly how to execute your trades and do all of the trading related activities you need to do. So let's hop right in and let me show you exactly how it works. Right, so the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to log into your DX Trade account and where you can find the platform itself. So let's hop right onto the Blue Guardian dashboard. You can see that our account is this one right here, 520885, and we can get the credentials for that account, which is right over here. Now, what you're going to want to do is go onto the platform, which is DX Trade, and you can find that under the download tab over here. We'll click it, and then you can see here DX Trade on Web Trader. And for now, this is the only way to trade is through the web trader. The mobile platform is coming soon, as well as other platforms such as Trade Locker and CTrader. Those are coming in the coming weeks and they'll be announced very shortly. I'll also do a tutorial on that if you want. So here we click on the download here button. It's not going to download, it's simply going to open up your DX Trade platform. And then we're going to go back to our dashboard and get our trading credentials. So we click on credentials right here, and it's going to give us our credentials. Now it's important to note that you don't want to copy here, as it's going to give you this account number, as we want the DX Trade username. So we're going to copy the DX Trade username, Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac, and then Control V to paste. Now, one thing to remember, when you paste, there's actually going to be a space. This took me a little bit to figure out. There's a space that gets put here, but for the BG part. So you're going to want to get rid of that space. All right. So just click behind and backspace to get rid of the space. You're then going to go to the password section, copy your password right here, and then you're going to paste the password and then click login, and you will be logged into your account. All right, so you'll be greeted with this. Now you'll see it looks kind of similar to MetaTrader, and it is in a lot of ways, but there's actually a lot of extra features that are quite cool. So essentially you can choose here in the top right whether you want to have a light theme like so, or the dark theme, which I prefer. That's the first thing, okay? Now, the next thing you can have a look at is your watch list. Now, as you can see, you've got all of your Forex pairs here. You've got gold, you've got silver, you've got Litecoin, BTC. All of the pairs that you know that Blue Guardian has is here on this default watch list. You've also got this view here on the right, which is a quick buy, quick sell. So you can literally just take a quick buy, a quick sell on just by clicking these buttons, and you can choose your lot size here, all right? Or you can just type it in, okay? So that's one way to execute an order, okay? And you can also switch between having this view on the left and having this view on the right simply by toggling these two buttons here. Then we've got custom watch lists that you can create, so you can have only the pairs you want to trade on your watch list, which is great. So all you're going to want to do is click here on the default watch list and create your own one. So let's just call it trade, save. I've already got one. So we've got this watch list. Now to add symbols to this watch list, what you're going to do is simply click on these three dots here, okay? And then what you can also do here is just click on the symbol you want to add. There's two different ways you can do it. So say I want to add Euro USD, and we're just going to click on it there, and immediately it's on our watch list, okay? And the cool thing is you can save these watch lists and then simply go plus here, so you can have multiple different watch lists. So you can click on watch list, my lists. I've got trade and trade one, two different watch lists. So you can have one for Forex, one for crypto, one for metals, and so on, which is really quite cool. The next thing that you can do with this software, obviously, is execute orders. So the different ways to execute orders, once you've got your watch lists in place, you can have a watch list on the left and a watch list on the right, or you can just click this here, which will then make your chart bigger, which I prefer, and I just had my one watch list on the left. Now, as you can see, I've got a position open here at the bottom, okay? And then let's say we want to open a new position on Euro USD. So there's two ways to do that. You can either click on this quick buy or quick sell at the top left, similar to MT4. You choose your lot size here out of whatever's already here, or you can punch in whatever you want. Say you want to do a one lot, you can do that. Now, so that's one way to do it, okay? Or you can do the following. So if you want to do a limit or a stop order, how do we do that? So then you're going to do a right click on the chart, click on buy or sell. So if you want to buy, click on buy. You then have the option to place a limit, stop, or you can just execute at market. This you can just ignore. I'm actually not too sure what this is. You've then got the lot size, obviously. And the cool thing is essentially the following. If you click on limit, okay, now you can also choose where your limit price is, okay. You can also choose if you want the limit to only last for a day, which there's 9 hours left of the day. You can also just have good till this following date. So it will immediately delete the order at that date, okay. So let's say you want to place this new order. You want to place it at this price. So let's place it at a lower price. And then you can send the order. And then you should see the order sitting right here. Okay. And then what you can do, if you click here, you can cancel it, okay, with this button here, with the circle through it. Okay. You can click that, or you can just go to orders, okay, and we can see that we've got this Euro USD. You can either cancel it by the cross, or you can right click, go to modify, and then you can go to protection orders, okay. Now you can also do this when you're setting the order, but protection order is another way to say stop loss and take profit. So then the cool thing is, if you want to put a stop loss on, not only can you choose the price you want to put it, you can also choose the pips, or you can select a percentage of balance, which is pretty cool. But obviously most of us will prefer to use pips. So say I want to do 15 pips. There you go. I've set as 15 pip stop loss. Let's say I want to put a 15 pip take profit. I can do that as well. Okay. And then you can just click edit and replace. And now you can see my take profit is here and my stop loss is here. And that's it. So when this is activated, we will have our SL plus TP added as it shows in here. And that's essentially it. That's how you place an order. Now, the other cool thing is that it's got a built-in journal, which is pretty cool. So you can see the history. So you can either click here on trade history. As you can see, I took a buy on OrdCAD, which is open. Let's quickly close it actually. So this is a pending order, okay, which we can cancel. But there's a position running, which is OrdCAD, which we can again click the cross and close a position, which will make that noise once you cancel. We then can hop onto the top here, which shows a more in-depth trade journal. So as you can see here, we've got this order here, we've got this order here. It tells you what your P&L was. I lost 20 cents on this order here. What your P&L of pips is, which is also pretty cool. So it shows you exactly what your pip value is as well, which is pretty cool. So, and it also shows you the time and the date as well that you've opened it at as well. Now, you can also head to your dashboard, which is pretty cool as well, because it gives you stats similar to what like TradeZella would give you. It gives you your risk reward ratio, which is pretty cool, your percentage of return. It also gives you your average losing trade holding time, which is cool because you can then analyze how long it took you to close out a losing trade and how long it took you to close out a winning trade, your average winning and your average losing amounts, which is really, really cool. It also tells you which instruments you traded as well, and tells you how much profit you made on each, which is also pretty cool. Again, a lot of cool features on here that isn't available in MetaTrader. Now, let's go on to our charting. So charting, when you are wanting to draw stuff on the charts, you've essentially got this drop down menu right here. So you've got the up arrow, so you can just have, point stuff on the chart like so. And obviously you can delete it by just clicking on it and clicking the delete key. All right. You can also obviously draw like your trend line like so, whatever you want, like that. So you can have trend lines. You get a whole bunch of cool stuff. You've also got obviously your Fibonacci, so you can draw a Fibonacci on the chart. Again, in my opinion, a lot cleaner than MetaTrader, and there's a lot of extra features. So you can explore the drawing tab however you want. You can also add text notes. You can also add, your rectangles. So if you're drawing out like an order block here, etc., etc. And then obviously you can customize the color, the style, all of those things within here. So a lot of features that are similar to like that of TradingView, and in my opinion, better than MetaTrader. We've also then got an extra area for technical analysis, which comes in the default layout, which you can click on the top button here. And then you can choose to have different pairs up here with your different indicators. So then if you want to add an indicator to your chart, you click on this little beaker icon over here, depending on which chart you want to add it onto. You can then add on all of these various indicators. There are a lot. I believe there are more than MetaTrader ever would have. And you can then add on whatever you want. All right. At the moment, there's just the MACD and the Bollinger Bands. You can add, like, for example, this and just drop it across. It will then be on this chart. And you can just click done and it will add it to the chart. So you've got 3 indicators on this chart now. So you can see the opportunities for charting with this software is way better than MetaTrader, in my humble opinion. Now, once you want to obviously change time frame, this is also important. Obviously, you can see here there's a drop down menu for time frame as well. Almost forgot about that, but I'm sure a lot of you would have figured that out anyways. So that's essentially it for DX Trade. That's how you use it. Now, for those of you who like MetaTrader, there's actually a way to work around this. So if you want me to show you how to work around using MetaTrader still, while still being able to trade with prop firms such as Blue Guardian, let me know in the comments down below and I'll show you exactly how you can do that. Cheers everybody, thanks for watching.